for joining me. This is a total body EMOM workout, every minute on the minute. So you'll have to do a certain number of exercises, a certain repetition. When you're done with that number, you rest until we begin the next minute. We're gonna be going through this 5 times. So we're gonna actually start getting warmed up with a foam roller, and then we'll launch into the exercise. After we foam roll, I'll show you what the exercises are. You can take them for a test run and figure out what kind of weights you want to use, and then we'll actually get started with the workout. Let me push play, grab your foam roller. If you don't have a foam roller, you could use like a mini ball. You could even just use a pillow to stretch a little bit, but this is pretty much a foam roller warm up, so I hope you have one. All right, let's start on our back on the roller. So bring it probably to your mid back, like around your lowest ribs, hands behind your head, and just roll out the muscles along your spine. This is a pretty interactive movement here. It's not super easy. You need to work your legs a little bit. You need to pull yourself forward and back. Good. Just get some blood flow to the muscles along the spine before we start. Good. And now pause at the very top of your back where your shoulder blades go into your trapezius muscles, your upper neck, the meaty part of your upper back, and just roll there. It should feel a little bit like a bridge here. I still like to keep my hands under my head. Let's just rest my neck. Okay, a couple more breaths. Great, and then release. Sit the glutes down, wrap your hands around your knees, pull yourself up. Just take a stretch head between your knees. Good. All right, now we're gonna take the foam roller to a little bit lower on your back. Bring your hands down, whoa. Bring your hands down to the ground. You sit up onto it kind of on your tailbone region, and then just roll the very top of your pelvic bones into your lower back and just the crest of your pelvis. Probably feels good for a lot of us. A couple more breaths. Okay, and now sit all the way up onto the foam roller. Great. So we're on our glutes now. Left leg forward, right ankle crosses over left thigh. Then roll your body to the meaty part of your glutes on the right. This foam roller is very slippery. Should buy a new roller. So we're just getting into the very meaty part, the divot of the glute. Woo! It's tight for me. Good. All right, I gotta buy a new foam roller. This guy's too slippery. A couple more breaths here. And release. We don't need to necessarily release any tension. This isn't a fascial release foam rolling section. It's more like a send some blood to those crispy muscles session. We've switched sides. Sorry if you missed it. Switch sides. Okay, and release. All right, now we're gonna roll out our gluteal crest, this spot in between the glutes and the hamstrings. So I like to do this kind of like a reverse plank. I just bring my fingertips to the ground and I'm rolling just below the glutes to the hamstrings. If you've been sitting down a lot today, this part of the body tends to get really tight, stuck. And in fact, we will now sit our glutes down and we've got just above the knee. We don't want to be on the knee joint, but just above. Again, lift yourself up and roll that section out. Send in some fresh fluid to the knees. Okay, and release. So now we'll go down to our calf. You'll roll down and up as you rotate your foot. So, and it doesn't have to be too specific. Again, this is not actually like a foam rolling session. It's just a pump up the muscles session. So we're going up and down as we rotate our foot. Okay, and now switch legs. And in the process, we're moving a lot, so we're gonna raise our core temperature a bit here. Nothing like a little massage before a workout. A couple more breaths. Notice I'm using my hands to move things around too. Okay, all right, good job. Now let's take the foam roller to our quadriceps. This is a lot like a plank. It is a plank. So you'll have the foam roller underneath your quads, elbows to the ground, and you'll drag yourself forward and backward. You might also recognize this move in Pilates. It's called the saw. The plank saw. Here's 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And now we'll use the foam roller for some spinal extension. Toes together, knees apart, like child's pose. Allow the roller to drag your hands out as far as it'll go. Stretch your chest to the ground, and then tuck the chin, curve the spine up, and roll in. Let the roller drag you out, and then when you need to, you can bring your hands to the roller and wiggle it. And roll up. Good. And if you'd like, you can actually keep your hands on the roller and let it roll all the way up to your elbows, getting deeper into your shoulders now that you've got the motion. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Great. Sit up onto toes for toes pose, so you've rounded your feet. Bring the foam roller to one side, take a side body stretch, letting the hips go in the opposite direction. Come through center and switch. Ooh, neck crack there. Good. Come on up. Okay, great. So you can write these exercises down if you want. I'll also put them in the description. We have burpees to get started. And then we have a sit up with a weight. So you might want an extra pad for under your glutes for that section. We have a front rack squat, and we have a side to side thruster over the dumbbell. So your burpee, I'd like it to be the full burpee, but remember you have to get 12 done in 1 minute, ideally sooner than that so you can rest. So if you want to change the numbers to suit whatever your fitness level is today, that's fine with me, or change the form, you can do that too. But the burpee is all the way down to the ground, chest low, come in, hop. You don't necessarily have to reach up, okay? You can propel yourself back. So 12 of those, and then you rest. Then we have a sit up with a weight overhead. So I'm gonna grab a slightly lighter hand weight, my lightest that I have, but it's still pretty heavy. So you'll roll back. You can start with the weight over your chest if you'd like. Roll up, sit up. Even though the weight comes overhead, there's no spinal extension. You just stack. We roll down, we roll up. Hi, Coco Baby. Next exercise is a front rack squat. So you'll hop back up. You'll probably grab a heavier weight for this, depending on your spinal stability. You front rack squat 12 times, squeezing glutes at the top. And then next is a side to side thruster over that dumbbell. So you might want to grab another yoga mat, but a thruster is a burpee without the push up. You come in, hop over, down. So this is 1, this is 2. So every time your feet touch the ground, it counts as 1 interval. Now, some of us might get a lot of rest time here. That's fine. It's high intensity interval training, so we should go really heavy in the work, or really fast or really hard, really push, and then take a big long rest. That's good for our metabolism. It's good. So with that said, grab your weights and we're gonna get started. 5 rounds through, every minute on the minute. I'll tell you when the next minute starts and try to get there, okay? I'm gonna set up my weights here. So what do I want? I'm gonna go heavier with my squat. I'm gonna set a variety of weights here, and if I start to feel better, if I start to feel warmed up, then I will switch out the weight, challenge myself. Okay, all right, so let's start in 5 seconds with those burpees. And 3, you're on the clock. Ready, go. You're on your own time, not mine. Keep going fast. Woo. You have 20 seconds. Oh boy. Okay. Your next exercise is a sit-up, weight overhead. Even if you're not done with your burpees, you gotta go to those sit-ups. Ready, go. Maybe your goal is just to finish the 12 burpees in the minute. Wherever you at, you gotta go to the sit-ups next. Try not to pace yourself, try to push it. Don't worry about that pace, just go. You have 20 seconds left. Get ready for your squat when you're done. Again, the goal is to challenge yourself, go as fast as you can. If you don't finish up your 12 or whatever repetitions, you just start the next move. Squats, go. Abs braced in those squats. And some of the moves, you might be able to finish faster. Some of them might take longer. The goal is to always just cut down the time as you start to get warm and you start to flow with it. Oh, the next exercise is your burpee over your thruster. Or thruster over your weight. Starts in 15 seconds. Good. In 10. Thruster over the weight in 5. You're off. Oops, that was a burpee. You've got 30 seconds left there. Keep going. We've finished round 1. Whew. In 15 seconds, we're again to our burpees, basic burpee. This is round 2 of 5. In 5. All right, you're off. Burpees. time. Next exercise, sit up, weight overhead. In 5. Ready? Go. You're on your own time, you're not on my time. You might already be done. That's awesome. 20 seconds left, then we have that front rack squat. Always think, can I add on weight? Can I add on intensity? 5 seconds. Ready? Go. Elbows should just barely touch your knee or your thigh here. That's the proper form. Oh. With those squats, you can sit down, glutes as low as your knees. You don't necessarily need to get lower here because we do want to go fast. Oh, next exercise. Burpee over thruster. Thruster over the weight. Starts in 15. Whew. All right, try to calm your breath if you're resting. If not, just keep going. You'll pick up with me in 5. Go. When you're done with that, you're done with round 2. Back to the burpees. You're welcome to take small sips of water while you're resting. Burpees will be a bit faster if you don't reach up. You just use the hands to send yourself back. 5 seconds till we start. Ready, go. Round 3. Just focus on 1 rep at a time. Move. Careful coming down here. Roll into it. Keep going with those burpees. We start in 5. Ready for your sit-ups? Go. Try not to hold your breath. I catch myself doing that in times like these. You're to your squats. If you're at all concerned about your back, you can slow those squats down. You'll probably be able to get this done pretty fast. So take care of yourself. We begin our squats in 3, in 2, in 1. You're on squats. Go. Feeling the burn. Side to side thrusters, your next move. You don't need to think about that if you're still on your squats. You can just focus on your squats. "15 seconds. Enjoy the rest. If you have time to rest, let yourself completely relax. Then we'll pump it back up. It's great for our metabolism. Ready. Over that. Go. Over that kettlebell thruster, or whatever you're using. Oh, I was doing full burpees. Damn it. Made it too hard. I was like, this is taking long. Round 3 is complete when you're done. 2 more rounds to go. All right. Basic burpees in 5. You got this. We're over halfway through. Go. Goodness. Sit up to your next move. Okay, fine. I will try to go heavier. Gosh, dang it. Get ready. Sit up to go. Ugh. Roll up, roll down. Don't flop. Okie dokie. Your next move are squats. You can also take a moment to stretch, whatever you need in between your sets. Squats will start in 5 seconds, no matter where you're at. Begin your squats. Keep your knees soft at the top. Try not to lock your knees. It'll also make you faster. Whew. You can even sit down on the rest. You can totally relax. Okay. Thrusters, not burpees, thrusters over whatever you're using. In 5 seconds. Thrust it, baby. Ready, go. We have one more round. That was round 4, done. Okay, I have great news. This is your final round of burpees. Keep going if you're thrusters, but just know you're almost done. 5 seconds. And go. Final time. Fastest yet. Maybe that was your fastest yet. Maybe not. Maybe you're still going. You're doing great. Sit-ups next. Maybe this one will be the fastest yet. In 5 seconds. Go. Just 12 of them. Okay, squats. 15 seconds. Good. 5 seconds. 12 squats. Final time, go. Weight close to your chest makes it easier to maintain a strong spine. All right, finish off your squats. You got 20 seconds, and then we're on to our final exercise. Music to my ears. Good, in 10 seconds, we have thrusters over the weight. In 5, fastest yet. Go. You have 15 seconds. Good. Final 5. Get those 12 thrusters and rest. Meet me on the ground in a nice, relaxed butterfly pose. Good job. Okay. Bring one leg out. Slide the other leg in. Side body stretch here. Nice. Oh, good job. When you're short on time, this kind of workout is really beneficial. Hand behind the back. It gets our strength, it gets our conditioning, it gets our blood flowing, moves some energy. It's just the right challenge when you're short on time and you have a lot of energy. Good. Come on up. We'll do a little stretch here. So hand behind your bent knee hip, lift up, open the front of your body, big breaths into your ribs. Right, and then come on down and we switch. Good. So arm down, arm over. We also did a lot of core work in this workout, some functional core work, which I'd love to get in there. And then hand behind back, stretching neck. Good. And then come on up. Take your hand behind your glute, push your hips up, open your chest, open your ribs. Good. And come on down. All right. Cross one foot over the other. Good. Take one arm across, roll the shoulder down, stretch into the deltoid. Open and switch. And release, roll the shoulders. All right, inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Give yourself a bow. You did it. You just tried, and I'm so proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. See you next time.